welcome to Transform Through Storm Tarot. It is your girl Storm. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right, this is going to be a timing reading. Okay, 2 cards have already popped out. So we have May to September. Okay, so let's see what is going on between May and September, possibly specifically July. Okay. But we're going to see, baby, what is going on between May and September. All right. May and September, with the focus, again, like I said, possibly being on July. So let's see. Where do I want to start? Yeah. Okay, let's start here. Okay, let's see. May and September, between May and September, with an emphasis, okay, we're going to keep in mind that at the bottom of the deck, July is at the bottom of the deck, so we're going to keep in mind that there is an emphasis on July, okay. So let's see, what can we expect between May and September? Let's see what comes out. How y'all doing? Pleasure, new beginnings, endings, okay, ending cycles, okay, new cycles beginning, new cycles of pleasure, okay, new enjoyment, okay, new beauty, okay, new indulging in new things, okay. What do we have? Healing that inner child, okay. Your inner child will be healed. You will be getting back to your inner self. Yeah, setting boundaries, okay, trusting your intuition, receiving downloads through your dreams again. But like I said, you will be healing that inner child, getting back to a very playful, innocent, lighthearted energy between May and September, okay? So that's great, okay? And then what else? One more. Oh, there it is. Emotions, okay, and then healing those emotions. So yes, definitely will be in a sacral and solar plexus chakra energy from here on out, from May until September. Okay, so just really healing yourself, right? Getting in touch with your emotions, getting in touch with your feelings, expressing yourself in a balanced way, getting in touch with your moods, okay, and then tying that and seeing how all of that plays out and plays a part with your inner child, okay? So having to heal the inner child, because it is what is causing the lack of pleasure or the emotional outburst, okay? So wanting to bring all of this stuff into balance, it is what's going to happen here on a scale from May to September for you. So that is really good energy, because once you can heal this thing and become whole, right? Because that's really what healing your inner child is, becoming whole. So once you can become whole and heal, it makes it easier for you to manifest, okay? So because you're in alignment now, so you're receiving spiritual connections and spiritual downloads at a more rapid rate, okay? So that's good that you're going through this healing. Let's see. We're going to put some cards on it to see why is this shit showing up. This pleasure, what it is that you find enjoyment in, what it is that you find beauty in, okay? Let's see. Clarify pleasure. Prosperity, okay, so money, you find beauty in, and you're going to be able to do anything with the money that you're going to have, with the prosperity that you're going to have, okay? You're getting ready to walk into some type of prosperity here, balancing out, and it's going to allow you to have the enjoyment and the fulfillment, and do the things that you deem to be sensual, and that you like to indulge in, right? You will be restoring beauty within yourself and within your world, within your life, just because you will be able to financially, just because you will have the prosperity to do so. Okay. So that is amazing. That's amazing. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that. Be grateful. Yes. And if you feel like someone is against you, let that go. Okay, you need to let that go. Okay, because all your wishes are getting ready to be granted. A wish of yours is getting ready to be granted. So if there's anybody in your energy who you feel is against you, Spirit says you need to remove that person. Okay, you need to. Yeah, great joy and excitement, enjoyment, excitement is going to come your way because you're getting ready to receive some type of blessing. All because some things didn't go the way that you planned them to go. And see, that is key. Okay, the fact that you know that things didn't go your way, and so you continue to press forward, right? You continue to do the necessary healing, the necessary work that we see that you're doing, that you're going to continue to do from here until September, and that is going to bring in this prosperity. That is going to bring in this pleasure. So where there once was no pleasure, honey, you finna have all the pleasure. When you lack pleasure, yeah, you finna get ready to be doing everything that you ever imagined doing. You finna be living your best fucking life, right? Again, here with this inner child, look at the picture, okay? Two kids playing. They both have on the same color fucking dress, yellow, okay? Yellow or orange, whatever, it is still the same energy, the solar plexus energy, okay? Your creative energy, your childlike energy. You are tapping back into that, okay? You are doing the things that you love to do as a kid. That is what's going to help you. Again, learning and doing the things that made and brought you happiness and joy and success. Okay, learning and healing those, or going back to those lessons, right? Those trainings that you learned as a kid. Okay, again, ending cycles, going through, putting in death, and rebirthing yourself. Okay, whatever you once used to hold on to, you are no longer holding on to that. You are healing that inner child. Okay, you are rest and relaxation, baby. You are at peace. You are bringing peace to your inner self. Yes, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And it's all because you had to take your energy back from people. But that's okay, because now you're going to come out, and you're going to come out even more powerful. Okay, even more powerful. Okay, you went from a page to a queen. Just that quick. Just that quick. Right after the fucking transformation. Okay? Because it was always in you. It was always in you. It was just one little component left. One little piece that you needed healing. Okay? And so it's coming. It's coming. You're doing it. You're doing the necessary work, right? You're doing whatever it needs to be done to balance out your heart chakra. You're doing whatever needs to be done to balance out yourself so that you can have a positive love life. Yes, with the Two of Cups. Yes, somebody who you want to spend the rest of your life with. This is what you're trying to call in here with the two tools, and it's coming. It's coming. It's coming, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. It's just some things that you have to learn. It's just you have to learn to love yourself. And that's what you're going to be doing, because you want a healthy relationship. You want a balanced relationship. You want a relationship that is of longevity, right? And you don't want to carry around these burdens anymore. Like, you're tired of carrying this shit around, right? You're tired of carrying this shit around. You're tired of being deceptive, being sneaky, and having to sneak out and not really be open and honest to people. You're tired of all these tower moments, all these explosive times and moments in your life that just seem to leave you stuck. right? You're tired of that, right? You're tired of not having any justice in your life, not having any justice in the relationship, right? No relationship of yours has worked out. You're tired of that, right? You're tired of that. You're ready to take your power back. You're ready to show up passionately. You want someone who can match your sexual drive, your sexual energy. And guess what? Guess what? Your divine counterpart is here. She's showing up for you, okay? You two both have to heal. You two both have to heal your emotions, okay? With the number 11, okay, being twin flame numbers to me. You two both have to restore balance with your moods and with your emotions and with your feelings. All right. Emotions make you cry sometimes. They do. But they're yours, and they're there for a reason. So we have to figure out, forgive self, accept what has happened, and give yourself grace to make mistakes, okay? Forgive yourself. There needs to be self-forgiveness, okay? So let's see what it is you need to forgive yourself for. Why does this energy need to forgive themselves? What does this energy need to forgive themselves for? There we go. I forgive myself for feeling as though I may somehow mess everything up should I choose to trust myself. I choose to believe that every time I allow myself to gently follow my instinct, I strengthen my intuitive muscle and set myself up for future success. Trust yourself. Forgive yourself for not trusting yourself. Trusting your feelings, trusting your emotions, trusting trusting that you can express yourself in a balanced way. Okay, you need to forgive yourself for having a narrow mind, okay, being narrow-minded, okay. So you have a limited outlook on and perspective on thoughts and things. So what makes you think your thoughts are solid gold? Like, just because that's just how you think don't mean that that's the end all be all. Like, other people's perspectives and thoughts matter too. So open up your mind. You're very insecure. Insecurity. Forgive yourself for insecurity. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose. You have to understand that you are worthy. You have to understand and go ahead and figure out again who you are by tapping into your inner child and healing your inner child. Okay, there is no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. Like, you too can be just as great. If you're comparing yourself to the next person, like, you'll never get anywhere. Like, that's not, you can't grow that way. You can only compare yourself to yourself. Okay, you can compare yourself to the self that you are and the self that you want to be, the self that you're trying to create. Okay, knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. You have to know your darkness. You have to know why those emotions and those feelings are there. Okay, and then that way you can deal with them. You cannot deal with something that you do not know is there. It's going to keep showing up as something else, and now you're trying to figure out what the fuck that is. But it's really just these few little simple things that are causing big messes in your life. Okay, so you have egocentric. Not everyone shares the same perspective as you. Again, that narrow-mindedness. Okay, you have to open your mind and expand your mind. Okay, you are not the only person in this world. Your fucking thoughts and your perspective is not gold. It's not what you say is not what goes. Okay, you can have a perspective. You can have a say, okay? You can have an opinion, okay? And you can even have some facts, or some experience to back up something. But that's not where it stays. That's not where it ends, okay? Now you have to be able to listen and hear somebody else's, and then be like, okay, how can I, take what fits and what doesn't. If it fits, it fits. If it don't leave it. But you can't just say that what you say and what you feel is the end all be all. Everybody have to say and feel the same way you do, because no one will. You are the only person who's going to feel and say exactly how you feel and say it, okay? Superficial, yes. You have to get back to being your true self. Stop, release that that fakeness. Like that fakeness. You wearing a mask, just being who everybody else wants you to be, and that's not knowing yourself, right? That's that insecurity. That's not knowing your worth, not knowing your value. So you care too much about outward appearances. You care too much about what other people think. Start with your inner work, okay? Inner child. Your inner child is fucked up. Your inner child is wounded. Start with your inner work, your inner value, your self-esteem, your personality. Start there. You cannot find validation outside of yourself. No one can validate you but you. You're the only person who can vouch for you. Like, you have addictive tendencies when you need to cover up emotions. So look, we know that, okay? Emotions are showing up here. You are definitely having a hard time dealing with them. And so you have addictive tendencies. So you could possibly drink, you could possibly smoke, you could possibly, whenever you're feeling some type of tense emotion, you want to do something that you feel is going to take your mind away off of it, or take you away from it. And that is what's causing the issues. You're not dealing with nothing. You're steady covering shit up. You're steady not wanting to deal with it. So if you have an addiction, you might want to cut that fucking addiction and deal with your fucking emotion. You need to be in a relationship, as you don't know how to be alone. That is an issue, okay? You need to know yourself. In order to know yourself, you have to be by yourself. Okay, you become jealous when you don't get enough attention. Okay, and then that all goes back to the kid-like energy. Okay, only kids look for attention, seek attention. Okay, so there's something within you that you lack as a kid, and it's wounded inside you. You're still stuck there. Okay, you're still seeking attention because you're still operating out of a child energy, a child mentality, a wounded child at that, okay? When you feel insecure, you put on a false mask to hide who you really are, and that's already here. And so that's showing up. This message is very clear. This is for someone very specific. Okay, the energy is here. It is very strong. Okay, it took over my last reading. It took over this reading. So I think I'm going to stop doing readings because I feel like my one viewer is this person. Okay, and so your energy is too heavy for me. It's too much for me. It's coming through. It is very prevalent. It's very strong, and it's crying for help. It's crying for help. Heal. You need healing. You need healing. Let's get you a divine feather message. Let's get you a crystal. You need some crystals. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now, but you need some stones. You need some healing. Let me get you some stones, and let me get you possibly a herb, okay, that you can, if you smoke, okay, you can smoke herbs as well, okay? So if you're really serious about healing, okay, there are herbs that you can smoke that will help you to tap into your higher self, to help you to kind of wake up to some of the divinity and spiritual realms, and to possibly wake up to some of your fucking trauma, okay? So we're going to get you a crystal, and we're going to get you a herb, and you can possibly apply this herb to your weed if you smoke weed. Okay, if you smoke whatever you smoke, if you just want to smoke the herb by itself, then do that. But you definitely will need to be doing something to help you, because it seems like you're stuck. It seems like you possibly don't know how to do the healing. So make your big dreams your big life. Get you an amatrin. You need an amatrin, okay? It's going to help you to it is for those who are indecisive, okay? So whenever you can't make up your mind, use it in a tub. Get you an amatrin and run you some bath water, hot water, and put this in there with some sea salt or some Epsom salt, pink Himalayan salt, okay? Just drop this stone in there. Let this sit in there for a little while, and then you get in there with it. You get in there with it and let the vibrations of the stone heal you. Okay. If a damn you use it when you have a deadline, or when you just cannot make up your mind, okay, and so when if you're stuck on trying to figure out if you're going to do this healing, okay, then you need to use it. If you can't find that, find you a soda light, okay, a soda light, SODALITE, soda light. This will help to deepen your intuition, okay. Again, it will help you to receive those messages, okay. You have a very big window here, okay? May to September, okay? That is what, 4 months, the 5th month to the 9th month, May to September. You have 4 months of healing that you are going to do, deep healing that you are going to do, okay. So just prepare yourself. That is what's going on in this time reading, okay. And so distance, yes, you will be needing to distance yourself from people, okay. This will be a time of solitude. You need to know how to be alone, learn how to be alone, and be okay with being alone, okay. And then show compassion to yourself as you go through this time, because it is going to bring up a lot of troubling trauma, okay, because there's a lot of things that you've been holding on to and possibly have not healed from since childhood, okay. So you're going to have to do a lot of healing, okay, and a lot of things are going to resurface, and it is going to be deep and heavy. It is heavy because I'm already feeling it through the energy, okay. So that's your reading. If you need help, you can contact me. I do personals, and I can help you transform. I have oils, I have bath salts that can help you with that as well. So hit me up. Love and light.